Once you have decided to move, figuring out what to do with your house is the first question that you have to figure out. Do you sell your house and use the equity that you've earned from the house to purchase your next house? Or do you use your current house as a rental and use that monthly income to help you uh, have some income coming in? That is the major question, and it will really all depend on you. Figuring out what to do with your house when you're ready to move can be a big decision. Should you sell it and use the money for your next adventure, or keep it as a rental to build long term wealth? It's a question many homeowners face, and the answer isn't always straightforward. Whether you're curious about potential income from renting or worried about the responsibilities of being a landlord, there is a lot to consider. So let's walk through some key questions to ask to help you make the best decision for your situation. Is your house a good fit for renting? Even if you're interested in becoming a landlord, your current house might not be ideal for renting. Maybe you are moving far away, so keeping up with the ongoing maintenance would be a hassle. Maybe the neighborhood isn't great for rentals, or the house needs significant repairs before you could rent it out. If any of this sounds like it might apply, selling might be your best option. The next question is, are you ready for the realities of being a landlord? Managing a rental property isn't just about collecting rent checks. It's a time-consuming and sometimes challenging job. For example, you may get calls from tenants at all hours of the day with maintenance requests. Or you may find a tenant causes damage you have to repair before the next lease starts. You may even have to deal with people falling behind on payments or breaking their lease early. Investopedia highlights this. It isn't difficult to find horror stories of landlords troubled with more headaches than profits. Before deciding to rent, consider talking to other landlords and doing a detailed cost analysis. You might find that selling your home is a better financial decision and less stressful. Another question you need to ask is, do you have a good understanding of what it will cost? If you think about renting out your home primarily to generate extra income, remember that there are additional costs that you'll want to plan for as well. An article from Bankrate explains it this way. Mortgage property taxes, you will still need to pay these expenses even if the rent doesn't cover all of it. Insurance. In the landlord insurance costs about 25% more than regular home insurance, and it's necessary to cover damages and injuries. Maintenance and repairs. Plan to spend at least 1% of the home's value annually and more if the home is older. Finding a tenant. This involves advertising costs and potentially paying for background checks. Vacancies. If the property sits empty between tenants, you'll lose rental income. Management and HOA fees. A property manager can ease the burden, but typically charges about 10% of the rent. HOA fees are an additional cost too, if applicable. So the bottom line here is, to sum it all up, selling or renting out your house is a personal decision that depends on your circumstances. Whatever you decide, taking the time to evaluate your options will help you make the best choice for your future. Make sure to weigh the pros and cons carefully and consult with professionals so that you feel supported and informed as you make your decision. And that is what I am here for. This is David Hittle with United Real Estate Louisville. If you are thinking about this process, selling your home, potentially renting it out, or selling it and taking the equity for your next adventure, please reach out. Again, this is David Hittle with United Real Estate Louisville. Have an amazing day.